A strong, up-and-coming player. I really like the Colleen. He has cool choices with her, cool decisions with her, a little bit unorthodox. In fact, unorthodox enough that when he was trying to qualify for winner's side top 8 against Goichi, he actually flustered Goichi, although he ended up losing. But you could see that Goichi was unused to some of what he brought out. Now he goes up against ITIBASHI ZANGIEF in a matchup that, when Colleen was new, people felt was very tough. But I think as the game has developed, it's become a little bit less lopsided.
Yeah.
Colleen has been able to develop some anti-Geef pressure styles, some anti-Geef footsies. You know, that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah,
people figure out which button to use better as the time goes on.
Yeah, like the first thought was, man, he can SPD all my hands as matchups 10-0, right? And that's like sort of how matchups start, you know, at the most basic of levels. But as you mentioned, people sort of develop and dive into the deep side of stuff, and then they're like, oh, look at all these different interactions here and there and all over the place. And yeah, it leads to the cool gameplay. We're going to see it here.
The winner of this will play against the winner of Moke and Edo and Strider, which will be coming up next.
Yeah, and I actually see Strider. I think he took the pre-match selfie with Moke already. He already got that out of his system.
What a fella. Well, let's see how it goes. ITIBASHI ZANGIEF from Japan, NEPHEW from the USA.
Yeah, and ITIBASHI really grinding and chopping along. I feel like you can't really watch an event that he is at without seeing some kind of entertaining moment from him. You know, he's such a strong player.
Wow, that was very lucky for NEPHEW.
Yeah, he landed. It looked like he landed with SPD.
Okay, forward moving with the knee. That's the test early on. You got to see what your opponent does against the knee. What's their reaction? For NEPHEW, there was not a good one.
Exactly. It's just a little check to see how they do about it. Throws out the V skill.
Okay, that's
it was going to build them triggers, so he was all right with it.
Whoa, but there's some wild stuff happening right now. Look at that stun bar up on the top left. It's growing. It's mounting. Still advantage. And the grab. Is that enough?
No, not quite stun.
No, not on the big boy.
And there it is. Going to build a little bit of extra bar, and that'll do it with the back throw for some extra meter. First round of NEPHEW. And ITIBASHI is on the phone right now. He is reading something or other.
He is looking at presumably notes. Hard to know for sure.
He's like, what does this character do again?
Right,
oh, yeah, she has the ice thing, I guess. All right.
But you can see what I mean about her pressuring Geef well. It's certainly doable for her.
Yeah, and that standing fierce is a very important button against Geef, too. It's one of her further reaching buttons.
Oh, boy.
Gets the job done. Yeah, not in time for the punish.
Excellent spacing.
NEPHEW backing up now. Goes in with the EX Vanity, gets a little bit of damage. And yeah,
the hail.
There's startup on that hail where it can hit normals, and that's what we just saw. Armors out.
No, and that's a V-trigger punish into the setup. Again, more. Where's he going now? Overhead, and it worked! He maintains control. That's going to do it. I can't believe Itazan pressed the button right there. NEPHEW takes the game. Get back to those notes, guy!
Dude, you better, because I don't know what's going on in ITIBASHI's head, but there was about 11 mistakes. You better, look, the microphone is pulled down for a reason. Call up your boys. Use that headset.
His boys are right behind him. Where's the boys?
Yeah, where are they? What are they doing?
Actually, they are not there.
Yeah, they're not that close.
Actually don't see, like,
any of his boys.
Yeah, Fudo's not actually
right Fudo is his boy, right? I don't see his boys. Just other Japanese players are there. And they're like, man, ITIBASHI's whack. I can hear him from here in Japanese. Perfect Japanese. What is he doing?
Escape there from NEPHEW. And he's played this whole thing well. He's played the neutral game well. He's played the pressure game well. He hasn't had to deal with more than just a couple of meaty situations himself on Wake Up.
Which is where ITIBASHI is the most dangerous, right? You really don't want to deal with him when he is in your head. Lariat. There it is. That's a much better answer.
Maybe he had to scroll down the notes to find that?
Yeah. You know, Japanese characters, you can type a lot in a little space, so there was probably a lot up there before he got to that part.
Thought he might have gotten the stun. Oh, finally he does.
Yeah, fish in. There was that medium kick attempt to counter poke from NEPHEW. It was a no-go. Much better round from ITIBASHI. It was the notes.
It may have been. I mean, he had an important lariat to escape, and he didn't do that before.
Oh, punish. No,
I don't know if that
jumped it. Yeah.
That was funky.
Yeah, it is a weird move to punish for sure. Especially, I imagine, for Geef.
You can stand short it from pretty good range. But, you know, you got to be aware of that. NBD. Ready for the jump in there was NEPHEW. I like his neutral game a lot. There are buttons, but you can tell that he's clearly looking for both the ground and the anti-air. And he's making sure to be outside of knee range most of the time.
Yeah, because he had that one moment where he kind of got clipped by it, and since then it's slowed down a little bit.
Look at this, though. That said, Itazan has done a great job of slowly pushing NEPHEW backwards. V-trigger.
That backdash was a really good choice. Was it? Yep, didn't get him, and this is going to be combo damage. He has V-trigger available as well.
This is a weird choice by Itazan for sure. V-trigger again.
He knew it.
Nice!
Yeah, he was prepared. He knew that the hail was going to come out. Takes the air SPD. One more guess will be it.
Yep, got it. Very nice confirm. So, although the first game did not go well, and parts of that second game didn't go well for Itazan either, he did manage to get out at important times. The lariat in the first round, stand roundhouse into trigger in the second round.
Man, he threw that thumbs up way up there.
Yeah, that's Itazan.
All right, we're in there.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, one apiece, and I think it was really like the first game, Itabashi was not ready, right? It didn't seem like he was prepared for someone like NEPHEW.
Dash forward.
Yeah, crazy option. I don't know if he thought Itabashi was going to jump or something.
I'm not even sure.
All right, a whip punish there. EX on block. There's a double down jab check. Yeah, and it looks like NEPHEW has decided he wants to try more, right? He wants to do more stuff, but Itabashi doing a good job intercepting. Got him. Yeah, you can't jump out, especially not a neutral jump there.
That down jab is killer at this moment. That is the worst thing for NEPHEW to have to contend with. Oh, well, okay. Maintain it. He tried.
Yeah, Geef down jab, definitely the round ender. One of the hardest things in the game to deal with. Yeah, you can see it. It goes so far.
That was a counter hit, so NEPHEW tried to press buttons after the Fierce. Did not work. Match point, ITIBASHI ZANGIEF.
Yeah, what a crazy turnaround. He's really become much more comfortable in this matchup as this has gone on.
I would also say that I think NEPHEW has become less comfortable. We're seeing him move forward in less advised ways. You know, he's being riskier about things. There you go. I mean, he had hands on block. Very unfortunate for him. So errors are mounting. We're seeing a little bit less in the way of his excellent movement before. He hasn't had the pressure in this round, and he is getting dunked at the moment.
And there is churning all day. You should have seen when Itabashi was churning that super. That was crazy.
I assume he's
a
always
clean jump in. Yeah, he is always churning, but man, he was churning. It was like 400 rotations a second. He is the master of that for sure, and he moves on into the top 8 loser side, as I think a lot of people would expect. Itabashi, a very strong player, started out the year well. Remember, he got that top 8 at final round, and this is the last premiere of the year where he has made another top 8.
Well,